Hey fellow YouTubers, welcome back to my corner in my RV where my number one goal is to keep my dogs happy, number two, to try and get my hair under control, and number three, to create this discipline. And that's what this is, a discipline for me to come on twice a week and to share cards with others and encourage us all to be intentional as we come up to the Great Conjunction on December 21st, 2020. So, if you've been here before, you kind of know what I'm about. There are so many channels that, they have so much to talk about. They have politics, and every day there is something else happening. But my course is to stay the course, not in the politics, but to stay the course in my own life, as I know that the politics and the civil unrest in the US and around the world is simply a reflection of what's happening in the planets and this shifting as we are stepping into a new era of humanity. And you and I are consciously bringing this new era in, raising the consciousness of humanity through our intention, because living through intention is the way of the age of Aquarius, the age of air and thought and intuition. If you've been here before, I appreciate you so much. If you're new, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified, and hit the like to help me build my channel and help me get my videos out there. So this morning, I asked the cards what I should talk about this morning. And I pulled the Wheel of Fortune. It happens that I pulled the Wheel of Fortune not once, but twice. It's an important message this morning. And while I generally pull cards for us, I was asking what to talk about. I asked another deck, and I pulled the Three of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Three of Major Arcana, the Empress. So that is a really strong message. We have the completion of a cycle, endings and beginnings. What goes around comes around. Nothing is permanent. This too shall pass. All of those things. The Wheel of Fortune tells us that life is cyclical and that it is up to us to maintain our balance in the good times and the bad times, in the when we're feeling the light and when we're feeling the dark, that we can maintain our balance and just know who we are through the experiences that are happening under our feet on earth. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration. The Three of Cups is also a card of the people close to you, of loving the people around you. In Lenormand, this would be to me similar as the House card. It's the people in your close association. And what came to me this morning with these cards, particularly with the Empress, who I haven't come to yet, is that for those of us with children in our life, it is so important that we teach our children the benefit of our focus, not through teaching them sit and close your eyes and focus, but for encouraging our children to dream, encouraging our children to create vision boards. Honey, what would you like in your future? Can you look at these pictures in this magazine and pull things out that you think that make you feel good? And let's put those on a piece of paper together. I've been called a couple of times to encourage people to work with their children, because this younger generation is going to be the ones who are bringing in our new world in this age of Aquarius. And the more we can teach our children the benefits of of intentional focus, they will grow up naturally having the ability to create a life and to create an environment that is full of growth and full of good experiences. Now, life is always going to have both good and bad because being on this planet is all about the duality of life. I watched a video last night, and I don't have the person's name that I watched, and he called Earth Reform School. He said that we are on reform school because we didn't care for our previous home, and we are here to be stewards of our home. So this is our time to click into caring for our environment and being conscious about how we use the resources of the planet. So the Three of Wands is a card of stepping into taking the first steps of action, stepping into the plan of the Two of Wands. And this is our time to start making little steps towards where we are going. My YouTube video is my little steps toward where I'm going. I'm creating a plan. I haven't quite solidified it yet. I don't quite have the path yet, but I'm starting to take the action because we are in a time of change. We are in a time of shifting our earth, and it is up to each one of us individually to make a shift within ourselves in order to assist humanity and the planet in creating this momentum forward. We are the leaders. We are the way showers. These children are the ones that we are preparing this new world for them to grow up and create this new society in the age of Aquarius with artificial intelligence, as we start to see things like George Jetson and cars in the sky. We don't even think about the fact that George Jetson talked to his boss on the TV, and we thought that that was a big deal. You know, some people talk about that. So those are the cards that I pulled just to ask what to talk about. My message is pretty consistent. I know that because so many of us are in a place of needing this message of we are teetering on the edge of the old world, getting ready to jump into an unknown in this new world. So let's just pull just a card or two and just see what the Light Seers Tarot has. And the Wheel of Fortune is already on the table. Okay. Well, the Hermit, and I believe we pulled this the other day. The Hermit card, you know, it's about our enlightenment. It's about recognizing who we are, that we're energetic beings. This is my message. This is my whole message. This is where we are in the evolution of humanity. We are recognizing the fact that we are energetic spiritual beings, and that through our intention, through our focus, is how we will create this new enlightened age of Aquarius. So on that note, that's what I have for us today. I know that the cards tend to pull similar because my message is similar, and that's why I like to shuffle and pull the cards in front of you, so you don't be like, well, why do you get the same messages every day? Because that's the message that Spirit is pulling through me, because we all have our own guides that come through us with the information that we are to share. And I ask for the information, and that's what I'm guided to give. Find your inner guidance. Find your inner light to shine out, that inner knowing. Connect with your higher self and hear your internal messages. Know what your higher self is saying to you. Be well. Have a good week. Love to all.